Damn. Alright, alright, alright. Chat, 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 chat. It's raining hard out there, isn't it? It's raining hard, bro. Hold on, wait. What's the weather? 75 and cloudy. 75 and cloudy. It's gonna be raining for the next 2 hours. From 75 and cloudy. Now until 8 o'clock. Hmm. Makes perfect sense to me. And check out that window. Alright then. Um, word. How about we just, I don't know, you do something. Oh yeah, I was gonna watch this yesterday before, yeah, I was gonna watch this yesterday before, like, that thing happened. But yeah, I wanna watch this. Alright, so as you can see, it's currently buffering, as it always is. As though it is buffering. Let me just see if I can close out of Discord, see if that does anything. Does closing out of Discord do anything?
When you think of
There we go. Just make it 1080p, then let's watch it. Okay.
When you think of the term SoundCloud rapper, who comes to mind? Juice WRLD, XXXTentacion, Lil Uzi Vert, Playboi Carti, Trippie Redd, maybe Lil Yachty?
Yeah, hold on, wait.
When you think of the term SoundCloud rapper, who comes to mind? Juice WRLD, XXXTentacion, Lil Uzi Vert, Playboi Carti, Trippie Redd, maybe Lil Yachty?
The fuck? Why is White Boy M coming up on my recommended?
You probably think of face tattoos, colored hair. When you think of the term SoundCloud rapper, who comes to mind?
Thing out of my face. There we go. Let's watch it now.
When you think of the term SoundCloud rapper, who comes to mind? Juice WRLD, XXXTentacion, Lil Uzi Vert, Playboi Carti, Trippie Redd, maybe Lil Yachty? You probably think of face tattoos, colored hair. Maybe you think of it negatively, like being a SoundCloud rapper is a bad thing. Chances are you think of SoundCloud rap as something nostalgic, something that once was. With a slow and steady rise to popularity peaking in 2016 and 2017, SoundCloud rappers had their distorted bass and auto-tuned melodies permeating throughout the ears of listeners all over the internet. Misconceptions about SoundCloud rap have existed since the beginning. SoundCloud purists would argue that the ones who were the most popular in 2016 were actually just taking advantage of the work put in by the rappers before them. But in 2022, SoundCloud rap's grip on hip-hop culture has had a sad decline, making it about as relevant as it was in 2011. SoundCloud rappers were not exactly accepted with open arms by hip-hop in the beginning. In the early 2010s, it was clear that trap music and melodic rap were taking over, and the older generation could not accept it. This inspired a generation of young artists to create underproduced, bass-heavy, and melodic hip-hop and post it on a free-to-use music distribution website. Most of these artists focus on making feel-good music and were not trying to create poetic masterpieces. They were just having fun, and the fans could feel it in the music, which is what made it so special. It was around 2016 when SoundCloud artists started to dominate the mainstream. Music from the likes of Lil Uzi, Lil Yachty, Kodak Black, and 21 Savage piqued the interest of mainstream listeners. And although these are considered some of the legends of SoundCloud, they wouldn't exist without those who laid the foundation before them. Make sure you're drinking water while watching this video. I know you're thinking to yourself, man, that hoodie looks comfortable. I just released my first collection of clothing through my brand Comfort. I wanted to create a brand that prioritizes quality.
No advertising in my stream.
Will be the warmest and softest hoodie you own. And if you're watching this video, an internet collective commonly associated with starting the SoundCloud rap wave. But we can't talk about Raider Clan without talking about Odd Future. Yes, collectives and groups have been around in the hip-hop since the 80s, but Odd Future was truly ahead of its time in terms of influence. Led by Tyler, the Creator, the collective started with 6 of his friends in Los Angeles, California. They loved 3 things: music, clothing, and the internet. You could throw skateboarding in there too. Which ended up being the 3 most important things to SoundCloud rap. Over the years, the group kept getting bigger and bigger. There are so many members, it's almost impossible to keep up with, similar to the Wu-Tang Clan and Raider Clan, which we will get to. Odd Future started with an anti-industry attitude. Signing a record deal and being on popular radio and MTV was not the agenda they were pushing in 2009. Tyler would take shots at pop culture kind of like Eminem did a decade earlier. Obviously, they would go on to achieve massive mainstream success. TV shows, Grammys, Billboard. They created